Welcome back to the Side Startup Club, where we are launching a real-life startup step by step, and this video is all about the business model element, key partnerships. Now, we just defined what our key resources are in order to complete our key activities, but some of our key activities may be completed by key partners. Now, key partners, in my opinion, is one of the most overlooked, underappreciated elements of the business model canvas. I say this because key partners can help your business model in so many different ways that we're going to look at in a second here, but it can really make or break your entire business model, both on the cost side as well as on the revenue side. So we're going to take a closer look here at our travel website and apply this concept of key partners to it. So if you're part of the Side Startup Club or you watch some of the other videos in the YouTube playlist, you will understand the different reasons why you want to partner. And I take this from Alireza Saberi. I probably botched that name, I apologize. And then I add one key reason why you want to partner, and this is simply ask yourself, what will make your life easier, both in setting up the business and running the business, especially if you are striving to have a very healthy work-life balance and kind of this lifestyle design attitude. Think about what partners are going to take off significant workload from your plate. I'm not going to go through these now, but you can review these in detail on the other video. And along the lines of why do you partner, here are the ways you can categorize types of partnerships, from strategic alliances to suppliers partnering. Again, I'm not going to go through these now, but the reason we want to understand why and the type of is so that we can kind of have a systematic approach for identifying who some of our key partners might be, and it allows us to kind of get creative and not be narrow-minded at what goes into a partnership. So for key partners for our travel website, first we start with listing key partners, and some programs will tell you key partners should be reserved only for critical, most important partners, but I'm going to break it out into three different segments of partnerships. Anyways, the key partners for my travel website, these are the partners that are absolutely critical, and without them I don't have a business model or I don't have an idea that I really want to pursue. So I need a travel agent partner. That's certainly one of the services I'm not going to provide myself, and a key partner for me is my social circle. If I don't have a social circle, my research side of things really becomes burdensome. With a social circle, with various individuals in there that are very knowledgeable with this Oaxaca city, it allows me to quickly get information that's going to be very valuable. And the third partnership that's absolutely critical is having some sort of mezcal connection. This could be a direct connection with one of the farmers and producers, or it could just be a connection with someone who is very involved in that activity, whether it's on the tour side of things or on the commerce side of things. So if I cannot establish those partners and verify that I can find and reach an agreement with those partners, my business model really falls apart quickly. And then I have what I call helpful partners. These partners would be great to have, but the business model doesn't necessarily fall apart if I don't get them. Due to the YouTube strategy, as well as all of the effort that goes into some of the content creation, it would be great if I could find a partnership with a journalist or a videographer who has already done a lot of this work or is an expert in producing this type of work. And that could really take a huge amount of the workload off of me, and it's not something I'm particularly good at, so this would be an extremely helpful partner for me. As far as the e-commerce revenue stream, where you're going to have to physically meet up with one of the tourists, it'd be very nice to find a friend with a central business that will kind of take care of that transaction for me. Then I can remove myself from the equation and it becomes more automated. Of course, this comes at a small price, but for me, this is going to provide location freedom and also time freedom. My mastermind, if I can find a mastermind group full of people who have similar business models, there's probably tons of things I could learn. So that would be a very helpful partnership. And then finally, a shopping and art expert. This is a subject matter that I'm not particularly competent in, and it's also time consuming if I were to have to take care of some of the shopping stuff for the e-commerce side of the business. So I would like to have a partner that kind of completely takes over this entire e-commerce side of the business model, from purchasing to content creation to actually meeting up and delivering those products. And then the third category I have for key partners is, in a utopia world, who would you partner with so that your business would just boom? So a lot of these are kind of long-term considerations, but not necessarily all of them. Oaxaca.com, they have enormous value in their domain name and SEO ranking, but their website is very inadequate. So if I could partner with them and give them part of my business in return for their domain name, that may be interesting. The Ministry of Tourism, if I could have some partnership with them where they advertise for me for free, that would be ideal. Very utopia, but I'm going to list it. Same with oaxacanotes.com. If I can partner with them so that I can gain access to more customers, that would be ideal as well. Withlocals.com, if I really expand the with locals side of my business model, perhaps at some point there could be a acquisition or a joint venture with locals, and they could provide all sorts of know-how for me as well as technology. And then the final one, which is quite ideal, but it's definitely interesting for two different reasons, is partnering with a national or international travel agency. One example here is Avanios. They are an international travel platform that connects people with local travel agents. Perhaps I could partner with some of these travel agents and create a joint venture so that they can launch my business model using my website and their location. This would be an example of a partnership of competition, joint venture, joint business development, and suppliers. Say for instance, if I partnered with this company here and I had different locations where my business model was operating, then this company could fulfill the supplier side of the travel agent service that I'm offering, that 20-minute consultation. So this is just one idea that I want to consider, particularly in the long run, that might be interesting. So that pretty much summarizes my key partners that I might go for with this travel website. Again, the critical ones that I'm going to need to confirm in the validation phase are the travel agent partner, the Mescal connection partner, and my social network. Next, we're going to check out the cost structure behind the ongoing activities as well as the one-off activities, and that's going to allow us to make our final decision: is this business opportunity worth all the effort and risk?